Okay, it says we are alive. Now I'm just
Mhm.
waiting for everything to pop up. Do you see it?
Uh,
Okay, there go my brother. Yeah.
okay, yeah, it's live over here.
Okay, I got live on YouTube, but I don't have live on Facebook. I guess it like need a minute or something. It's not live. Is it live on Facebook for you?
Yeah.
I do not have it. It is not coming up live for me on Facebook.
Okay.
Let me go out and come back in.
Yeah, it's not showing on yours.
It's definitely not showing on mine. So what's going on?
All right, I'll just share and then we can get started. I'll
Okay,
just share it to
cool.
your page.
Hmm. I don't know. Hey, brother, how you doing?
And
Peace,
I'll look at
peace.
newborns. Yep, it's on newborns.
It's okay. So it's on everybody's page except for mine.
Mm-hmm.
Type of
The
weird.
connection looks really good.
My connection is great.
Yeah.
it's
All right.
it says it's supposed to be streaming to my my sister is calling. Okay, John. Thank you for sharing it on my page. Make it public, John. Yeah, just go ahead and make it public, and then I'll just go back and
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. All right. Ooh,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. We got to hear this part. If y'all want to know what I'm listening to right now, this is John Skywalker. He is on. He is available on all streaming platforms. Please check my brother out.
The
All
S is
right.
for Skywalker.
This is on album,
The
the
first one.
first one. Well, tell them what it is.
Oh, this is self mastery, guys. This is the final
Yes,
track. This is the final track
absolute vital.
on the dimensions.
That
Yeah.
whole album is like therapeutic, if you ask me. And I've said that before. I was like, when I
Yeah.
sat in the car and listened to that, I was like,
Milk
I can
says
listen
the first album is like my best one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
It probably is. Yeah, it probably is.
All right, we got a couple
That's
people in
also
there.
stands for Sigma.
We got a couple people. Alexa, Volume One. Oh, she's sending me pictures. Okay. Anyway, love you, Monet. I hope you're somewhere watching. We're going to go ahead and get started. This is things that people don't want to talk about, brought to you by God Level, which is me. My name is Renee. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm currently down here in Houston, Texas. Got to see some of the city this weekend, baby. We'll get into that later. I am a mother. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a nurse. I am a sister, a friend, an aunt, a cousin. I am everything good. John, you want to go ahead and represent yourself?
Yeah, yeah. This is John Skywalker, the Sly Talker. lyricist, spoken word artist, martial artist, personal trainer, lover of life, student of psychology, and father. So, like we said earlier, that last track was Self Mastery off of my first album titled Dimensions. I have 3 albums streaming on all streaming platforms right now. If you love artists such as Common, Lupe Fiasco, Mickey Fax, Sky Zoo, real hip hop, real student of hip hop, you should plug into John Skywalker on all streaming platforms. Just type that in. My music's gonna pop up. You're gonna pop in, plug in, vibe out, and elevate your own consciousness. Also, I'm offering a 30-day superfoods detox package that will help you cleanse your body. Also, to check your gut health. It's also going to help you basically get on the path to a healthier lifestyle. If you're also trying to lose weight, that's part of it as well. It's one of the benefits. And if you have been struggling to lose weight, build muscle, manage stress, if you have a mental health condition that is hindering you from living your best life, personal trainer here, I can help you out with that. Just plug in at master.John Skywalker on my Instagram. Salute.
Salute. Brother, you want to go ahead and represent yourself?
This King Newborn. I ain't gonna hold it up long. This King Newborn. Follow me on all social media platforms. Matter of fact, follow all of us on social media platforms. I am. And I'm looking forward to tonight's topic.
You know what that means, right?
No, I don't.
He is prepared to talk.
No, no.
Oh,
Hold on. Let me readjust my seat. I'm gonna go ahead and kick this off. Tonight's topic is alpha and beta females and males. An alpha female is a powerful and successful woman, often in a leadership role. Alpha females are often described as intimidating by men and women alike. Now, an alpha male, that's we're gonna get into that. Somebody, okay, I don't know who that is. What's Sky? Just say hi. Somebody's speaking.
Oh yeah. I invited him on. Yeah. That's a good brother right there. He's plugged in.
He want to call in?
Hopefully.
You know what? What's up, Simon? Hopefully you call in. But back to alpha male. Shoot it. I should have took it off. The highest ranking male is the alpha male. It doesn't say a whole bunch. Personality, he's self-confident, outgoing. The personality type goes with the alias bad boy.
Bad boy.
And alpha males are usually the men who need their men to be men. He's the macho guy who exudes. Thank you. I'm having a problem tonight. Confidence with a tad bit of aggression, who is outgoing and demanding and definitely very sexist. Thank you. Have a problem. So he's the kind of guy that wants the woman to stay home and cook and clean and be pregnant and take care of the house while he go out and do everything else. And the woman, the alpha woman, is someone who wants to be just as successful and powerful as the next man that's in a high-ranking position. We have beta males. We talked a little bit about them on our last one. That's their nickname.
Which is kind of interesting because we're if you look at the whole thing, that's out there, this is very confusing because the way that we describe betas, it sounds like the omegas. The
Oh,
betas that we described sound like the omegas. That's what I'm saying. This whole thing is confusing. That's why I wanted to talk about this. I want clarity. Do we
we
actually
never
know what
talked
we're saying?
because the guy who came up with this theory with the alpha and beta. Now beta male is a subordinate male animal in a particular group. A man tending to assume a passive or subservient role in social or professional situations. Um, I did a couple YouTube videos. He's the pleaser, the people pleaser. He wants everyone around him to be happy. He's want he wants to be an alpha, but he don't know how.
Hmm.
Mm. And I guess the beta woman would be considered the same thing. Oh God.
I've heard that the betas are second in command. They're usually
Gentle nurture.
yeah,
Yes.
second in command.
A woman who is stereotypically feminine traits such as being gentle, nurturing, and emotional. What the fuck is wrong with that? That's considered a beta woman? That's what the hell is
Yeah,
wrong with
you
that?
see, you see
What
how
the
we're
hell
going
is
already.
get the hell out of here with that? A woman who is an alpha male wannabe, a poser. A beta will be one of the alpha's closest friends and
Yep.
one of her most trusted confidants. She
Hmm.
knows the alpha female very well, perhaps even since childhood. The beta female will call upon to voice her opinions, and her evaluation will most times be valued by the alpha female. She also knows how to keep silent and when to talk.
Hmm.
I'm done reading that. Are you serious? Hello and good evening. Anybody want to take the reins on this? Because I'm not happy with what I just read
Oh
What part
about
you
wow.
ain't
beta
happy with?
women. The fact nurturing what nurturing. So basically, an alpha male gets with a beta woman because of the nurturing side that she has that she will with the
Would
children. The
would he
alpha,
be with a would he be with a
yes, he
beta?
would. He no, an
Oh, he
alpha
would.
male is
Okay.
sexist. He wants a beta woman. He wants someone under him,
Where
not
you read that at? Where you read that at? Where you read that at?
he said he's very sexist.
I say where you read that at?
Hold on, let me screenshot it and send it to you.
Okay.
Where is that? Hold on, alpha male. Screenshot and sending. I'm gonna
Post it
send it
in the
to
chat.
both. Can I?
Yeah, you can. Well, go ahead, John. You was finna say something.
Okay, all
Uh,
right.
I feel like we should kind of start from a little bit in the beginning. So first off, this whole thing kind of started off as manhood mythology. They weren't even talking about alpha females, alpha or beta females. They weren't even in the conversation yet until we started talking about males. And typically speaking, the scientific community only spoke about this uh, in regards to like primatology research, when you're studying primates. And this was like, somewhere around like the 1960s. But we have to really acknowledge something here. It's not that alpha males, beta males, it's not that they don't exist. They do exist. That's not really being disputed here. It's just that it's the question of whether humans can actually exist as such a thing. Can a man or a woman exist as an alpha or beta archetype? Now, the research that I came across, because first off, the first piece that I came across was that there were alphas and betas, and that's it. So I'm like, oh wow, the internet actually won. There were two types of people, alphas and
Okay.
betas. But humans are way more complex. We're too complex to be categorized in just two groups. Like even in our sexuality, it's not even male and female anymore. It's not just hetero and homo anymore, right? It's not just one particular gender. So you mean to tell me over 7 billion people on the planet and everybody's either classified as an alpha or a beta?
They can't be both. They
Hmm?
can't be both. Can you hear me? They can't be both.
I
Can a
don't, I don't.
woman be powerful and successful outside of
Mhm.
the home when handling business and still come home and be nurturing to her children
That's a different
and to
hierarchy then.
I'm
That's a
gonna say
different
you just
hierarchy.
switch the dynamics.
It's a different hierarchy. That's
I
all
just
that
put my
is.
opinion down.
So when we're talking about alpha and beta and all that, well, okay, so let's jump around, all right? Let's jump around just a little bit. So
Okay.
how do we how do we know what our ranking is? How do we know what our ranking is?
Are we going off the definition that they gave? I would I'm not gonna lie, I would consider myself both.
All right, so even without
I would consider myself both.
all right, so the answer I was really looking for is we conduct an assessment. There's got to be some sort of test, right? But what if, all right, now that's just self reporting, okay? That's just self
Yeah,
identifying,
I did that.
right?
That's what I
All right.
do.
All right, so they got quizzes out there, but here's the thing. Here's the problem, the weakness with the quizzes. Results are gonna vary according to how you feel at the moment. And then self-reporting quizzes are vulnerable to your honesty or your dishonesty and your introspection ability. So you may not know how to assess yourself. You may not really know what you like. You may not really know yourself as well as you think. And of course, we want ourselves to be more than what we think we are. So yeah, I have leadership ability, and yeah, when I walk in the room, all eyes are on me. But how do you know? In every room, right? So we posture. We're gonna go on here and answer these questions, and we're gonna exaggerate the truth a little bit, right? Now, what's also very funny about this is it's not just alpha and betas, all right? There's according to what I've come across, there was a guy named Theodore Bell. He has the pseudonym Vox Day. Now, he is a video game designer, he's a writer, musician, publisher. He's also a white supremacist, a misogynist, a racist, and an alt-right supporter. Now, he made this post, I think about a little bit over a decade ago, and it gained some popularity. So it used to be just alphas and betas, and then he added more to the pyramid, right? So it goes alphas are at the top, but then there's also sigmas at the top. Sigmas are basically alphas that don't care about the structure, the social structure, right?
Okay.
So they believe in like non-conformity, self-sufficiency, autonomy, freedom, independence. They're energized by solitude. I seen some stuff around the internet. They were talking about John Wick as a sigma, right? So
Mhm.
basically, hey, there's a lot of sigmas out there in that case, right? Strong desire for freedom, and they have just as much success with women, but they don't care to be in leadership positions, right? So they might have a lack of social status and power only because they're outside of the power structure, right? They don't really have any tribal connections. They don't really have much of a community. They love being alone, but that journey could be kind of, chaotic. And if they decided to assimilate into a tribe, into a hierarchy, it could be very difficult. Now, there's alphas, sigmas, betas, there's gammas, there's deltas, and omegas. Now, it actually goes alpha, sigma, beta, delta, gamma, then omega.
You're gonna have to help
Omegas
me out
are
with that.
like Omegas are like the losers. They're basically the losers. All right. Uh, they believe that everything, all the cards have been stacked against them. Um, they're unattractive. They're usually awkward, socially weird. They make people uncomfortable. Um, they tend to be very spiteful, resentful. They're depressed, self-loathing. Then you got the gammas. The gammas are like your intellectuals. They want to be alphas, and they feel like they should be alphas simply because of their intelligence, right? So yeah, they're
Mm-hmm.
sensitive, they're introspective, but they're also dishonest. Um, they're not personally accountable. Alphas are think everything is their responsibility, but gammas don't like that kind of responsibility. Um,
Okay.
they do have higher than average intelligence, very optimistic, idealistic. They can learn to be more successful with women,
Mm.
but they're not always very well liked. They struggle with women sometimes, and they have false illusions of grandeur, right? Then you got the deltas.
That
The
sounds like a
deltas,
narcissist.
well, hey, a
That sounds like
little
a
bit of
narcissist.
narcissism.
Like a narcissist that
Um,
did. Yeah.
So
Go
the
ahead.
deltas are the hard workers of the social sexual hierarchy, right? They're the normal men. These are the regular ass men that get shit done, right? This whole thing doesn't work without them. So, like you said, the betas are like second in command. They're next to the alphas. But the alphas basically send their instructions. So the betas want to be like the alphas. They get their guidance from the alphas.
Okay.
The alphas tell the deltas what to do. The deltas, they just, hey, I want to go to work, come home, I want my family, and that's it. Just give me my cut of the pie, and that's it. Those are like the foot soldiers. Okay, they're dutiful, they're hardworking, they're proud, they're competent. They want to be respected for their hard work. They're the average guys that do the 9 to 5, simple life. Um, uh, they want to chase their hobbies and their happiness. Just regular shit. It's a large population of men that are just deltas. Okay,
Deltas. I
all
just
right.
realized my husband was a Delta.
And then yeah, the betas. I mean, a lot of people said betas are these weaklings, and it's like nah, they're typically the second in command. They get social status and power too, just by association with
With
the
the
alpha.
yeah. Mm.
Now, mind you, who
Okay.
I said started to evolve this concept, whose game we're playing here, and how it just evolved from that. So there's so many books out there that are written on this topic, but there's no scientific literature for humans on the topic. Not for humans. So the question is, why do we have such a fanaticism with this? Why are we so enticed by this?
Because every woman wants to be with a strong man.
Hmm.
Every woman wants a strong man. Yet we don't know how to handle a strong.
Hmm.
A good friend of mine told me a long time ago. Um, we often don't want what we say we want. We just say we want it.
Hmm.
You know, a woman will walk. I'm speaking for us over here. A lot of us, not all, but a lot of us say that we want a strong man, but we don't even know what that looks like.
Hmm.
And then to get with one, we would think that he was too aggressive and
Got
wouldn't know
dressed
how
off
to
for
handle
that.
it. You know, a lot of strong women would prefer someone who is either on their level or quiet.
Hmm.
We don't want a yes man. We don't want a man that we can walk over. If we feel like we can walk over, then there's no point. And that's sad because the relationship shouldn't be challenged in that way. Y'all should be challenging each other to get better. You know, so yeah, we all want strong men, but we don't know how to handle this shit. Think about it. I've been doing this shit by myself for so long. If a man came up in here and said, we're going to do it like this, and this, even though it's a better way, I'm going to look at him and be like, who the fuck is you? I've been doing this. Now you getting ready to come in here and tell me I'm getting ready to do it like this? Oh, it's going to be a problem. Very intelligent black people. Hello, Robert Chapman. Thank you for commenting.
Salute.
Who is that on? Robert.
Oh, there was another one out there. Lambdas. They're the homosexuals. They have their own hierarchy.
The who?
Yeah, the lambdas. Lambda. They're the homosexuals. They have their own hierarchy. Look, man, John didn't make this up. They made this up, and we just playing into it like, oh, this is the real thing. When you walk into a room, you know who's the alpha. When you walk into the room, you know who's the delta. When you walk into the room, you know who's an omega. You know who's the loser. Like,
the first thing that came to mind when I heard Landis, the
movie Nerds.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh my God. And I like nerds too.
Yeah,
I love smart men.
Oh, now what about what about gammas?
What is the gamma again?
Gamma is the intellectual. The gamma is the intellectual.
Weirdo.
Yeah. The lambda is the intellectual. The dishonest intellectual at that.
Ooh. You know what? Scratch that. Just give me an honest man.
They're socially awkward, right? Because they're very intelligent, right? But they don't have social intelligence. Alphas have social intelligence.
Alphas know how to move through a room, and yeah, that's some sexy shit. That's some sexy shit.
Right, and then of course all of this is broken down into some man. There's just so many variables in here. Yeah, it's like, how do you break these things down, right? The factors that influence your position in a hierarchy are going to be your confidence. That's like the chief one, right? So, first off, segue. Have you guys watched that that Genius documentary, Kanye?
No, I need to watch that.
Please do. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Wow. Just
Kanye on Netflix.
Look, it ain't what you think it is.
Really?
Whatever thought you, it ain't what you think it is. You gonna have a lot.
Watching it, and
you gonna have a lot more compassion for that brother after you watch that. Yep.
All right.
I sure did.
Don't tell me that, because I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it when we're done.
Just you ain't gotta believe me, but I'm confident.
I watch you on this.
I'm confident. I have a lot more compassion for him, just his process. So in that, right?
Okay.
He had his confidence was through the roof, right? Absolutely. But when you look at it on camera, it doesn't look like it. Kanye is notable for his confidence, oftentimes perceived as his arrogance. He could be borderline arrogant, right? But it's his confidence that makes him believable, right? So alphas and sigmas, they tend to have high levels of confidence compared to the others. Then there's hierarchical awareness. They say you got to be aware of where you are on the chart, on the pyramid. Are you a beta? Do you know that? Okay, hey, I know where I sit. Are you a delta? Hey, man, I know I'm right here. You know, Boss is like 3 floors up. I already know where I'm at. Do you know where you're at, where you stand, right? Responsibility.
Where do you stand?
Ew. I can't do that. I mean,
Okay.
because if I had no choice but to choose,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
no way out. If there's no way out, if
Who
I
is
had to
Robert
choose,
Chapman?
I don't know.
Does anyone know this man?
No.
All and every praise is surely due to Almighty Allah. Okay.
Yep. Um,
Peace.
All right.
if I had to, and mm, Sigma, it's gonna be Sigma. If I had to choose,
Brother.
Why would you say Sigma?
Oh, never mind.
Because I am the lone wolf.
I
I love my solitude.
Yes,
Um,
you do.
I love my
Oh,
freedom. I can be a leader if called to. Like if there's a situation that
he
calls for
knows how to
leadership,
shape
because
shift to fit his situation.
yeah, I'm gonna choose. Like it depends on the situation. If I feel like I can respond, like if I can respond to the situation in a sense of, all right, cool, I understand what needs to be done. I know how to organize this and that. I know how to manage these personnel and put them in the position so that they can exercise a certain function. If I have to do that, I will. But it's one of those things where it's like I don't want to do it though because I don't fucking care. Right? So that's what a sigma is. A sigma
How
is
you
one
do it?
that a sigma can do what an alpha does, but just chooses not to. Doesn't conform.
Mm.
Um, has an insatiable lust for adventure. Strong desire for freedom. Has success with women, but doesn't seek validation. Doesn't Oh, they have an efficient lifestyle. They're all about efficiency. Um,
You have one.
they're just trying to Sigmas want to take control of their destiny. So it's like I could do what you do, Alpha. I could do that. And alphas don't like the Sigma because it's like, oh, basically you're me and you are a threat, but you're not a threat because you're not playing the game. So it's like alphas look at Sigmas. I'm just playing the game here now. This is just part of the game. Alphas look at Sigmas like they kind of hate them, but they respect them.
At the same
Because it's like I kind of want to be you. I don't want all this responsibility. I don't want to leave. But then it's like, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love the attention. I love the glory that I receive. That's alphas. They love it. So, but they also low key admire the sigmas in the way that they move. It's like, dang, we're the same person, but you could really step on it. So yeah, John would be a sigma.
brother.
Um, hmm. And this, I'm finna throw some salt in the game. I would be, and I gotta say this because ain't nobody touch on it. I would consider myself to be, and this is gonna throw sister for a loop. I would consider myself to be a beta, red pill, sigma.
Dang. God dang. A beta.
Red
Okay.
pill,
Beta, red pill, sigma.
sigma.
Audience members, what would you rate yourself as?
Yeah, Mr. Robert Chapman.
Drop them in the comments. Let us
I
know
would
what you
love
what would
to
you
hear, like, yeah, that did throw me off because, brother, you can work around.
But it's
When
not
you
my
walk
first
into
choice.
when you walk into a room, I've seen you in action. Dude, when you walk through a room, everybody's stopping me. That's a double take automatically. Oh yeah, what up, brother?
Right, right,
I've
right,
seen
right.
you
But
do
that
that.
ain't my intention though. I'm like what John say. If I had to choose, that one, because you're an instant target, just like the president.
Mm.
Somebody looking to assassinate you. I ain't trying to get
Oh,
assassinated. So if I can work behind the scenes and get something done, I'm cool with that.
right.
You know. But at the same time, like John said, if we're called to step up, I'll be willing to take that challenge. And wear it with a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
My mom says she would be a Sigma.
Alpha,
Yeah.
Sigma, Beta, Delta, Gamma, Omega. Which one would you rank? What would you rank me as?
Hmm.
I'm Sigma. Wait, no, I don't know if she was.
Okay.
What would you rank me as? Brother, go first.
Hmm.
uh, honestly,
Honestly.
honestly,
Honestly.
I hate that you asking me this.
Ooh, that means I'm not gonna like the answer.
I see you. I want to say Delta.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll take
Yep.
that.
Yep. Delta. Yep.
Oh, you say the same thing,
Okay.
John?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
You read me. I like. Hey, you got it.
I'm a Delta.
Yep.
The Deltas
Yeah.
just want to go to work and come home and have their peace.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. Wants to be
Okay.
respected for the work you put out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
yep. No status, no power. Just a straightforward life. Enjoy certain pleasures. You want to be able to enjoy your hobbies, simple pleasures in life. You do your work. You make a contribution to the hierarchy, but you want the hierarchy to respect you and see you and say, "All right, yep, job well done. Thank you for your contribution." You're like, "Thank you for your contribution." Yeah, that's you. You
Yeah.
We have a comment from King D. What up, fam? I would rate myself a Sigma. I love my solitude as well. People often look to me for guidance and leadership, but I really don't want to be.
see? Don't that sound like me?
That's
Don't that
often
sound like?
necessary. Yes. But see, I know. Look, I just call and cry when I'm with you. Yeah. You'd be like, oh my God. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, best friend Toya, Sigma. Denise, Sigma. Oh
Um,
wow. Oh wow. Does anybody else want to drop they wow, Jay? Does anybody else want to drop, you know, what they believe they or where is this popping up at? Because I'm not seeing it everywhere. Okay. Oh my God.
mhm.
Yeah, girl. Mm.
Now, for those of you out there, follow-up
That
question.
means I
For
can't
those
be a
of
business. I'm gonna I'm gonna wreck my brain tonight. Go ahead.
now, okay, you know what? You're about to touch on something that's good. I was going to actually say that for later. So,
Okay.
here's the thing about this whole theory. Just
Yes.
because you are in one position does not mean that you're stuck there.
Thank you.
Bars.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I was touching on something earlier, and I'm gonna hop back to it, guys. I'm gonna hop back to it because I was talking about some of the factors that influence your position in the hierarchy. But just because you are, let's say, for example, Omega's at the very bottom, right? But
Right.
Omegas don't have to stay at the bottom. They don't. Or if you're an alpha, you're not permanently an alpha. You know who was highly cited as an alpha? Donald Trump. Donald Trump was highly cited as an alpha. Now, I want you to consider this. This is the man that, despite his social positioning, despite his wealth, physical prowess, okay, physical attractiveness, physical prowess, he's higher up than this. Looking at this, he's higher up, okay? First glance, let me make this clear. First glance, if you did not know me and if you did not know him, both of us walk in the room. They gonna say he's the alpha,
Facts.
but you look at me, physical appearance, I look better than him.
Yeah,
But social prestige and all that isn't just how you look. It doesn't necessarily have a face, right?
it don't.
So I wanted to get back into these factors that influence your position in the hierarchy, right? Your responsibility, your sense of responsibility. Alphas feel like everything is their fault. Go ahead.
Just join what titles represent. We're talking about alpha and beta, male and females. Mr. Dre, is it Bowie, singer?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Andre
thank you
Bo.
for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, so just to give them a quick rundown, of what the social categories are. There's alphas, right? And these are the ones that are basically at the top of the hierarchy. They're brave, strong, capable, decisive, responsible, sexually magnetic. All the women want them. They have high status. They're powerful. Typically have their pick of the most attractive women in the hierarchy. All right. So these are like the CEOs. These are like the powerful men. The betas are the lieutenants. They're the second in command. They're loyal to the alpha. Um, they are still attractive to women, strong leadership figures, but they cannot operate without the guidance of an alpha. Then there's the deltas. Those are the hardworking, dutiful, competent, proud 9 to 5 workers. Simple life. They want the freedom to chase their hobbies and their happiness. They're family oriented. The gammas are the intellectuals, very smart, above average intelligence, sensitive, introspective, but they're dishonest. They're not satisfied with where they are on the social hierarchy. They often lie and exaggerate the truth. Not very well liked. And then the omegas are the losers. They're at the very bottom. They're unattractive. They're awkward, socially weird. They make people uncomfortable. And they're just not responsible for their destiny. They feel like the world owes them everything.
So, what are you, Dre? Mr. Dre Bowie? Where do you fall at in that category, sir?
Bo. That's Bo, not
Bowie,
Bowie.
Bow,
Bo.
Bo,
Bo.
Dre Senior. Where do you fall at? And he said, "What's up, John?"
Yeah, that's the bro right there. That's the bro
That's
right
the
there.
bro.
Brother in arms. Yeah, yeah, that's the brother in arms. Yeah. War veteran, single father. Yeah.
Alpha or Sigma? He's up there.
Andre, Andre's
He's
probably
up
gonna
there.
be he's
He's
if
up
he's not
there.
if he doesn't feel like he's a delta, he's probably gonna say sigma.
Yeah,
Between delta or sigma.
yeah, he's up there. Single father, and he handling his.
Woo!
He said, "I'm the king."
Yeah. he said fuck it all.
I'm the
I'm a
king.
king. That's
Right?
all
See,
that
that's that
matters.
alpha. I told you, alpha. That's alpha.
See?
I'm the king.
But yeah,
Yeah.
so what I was saying before is responsibility. Alphas feel like everything is their fault, highest level of responsibility. I'm responsible for everything. Betas are only responsible for what they're assigned by the alphas. Deltas are responsible for their families and their position in the hierarchy, but they also feel like the hierarchy is responsible for them as well. Sigmas are responsible for themselves. That's the scope of their responsibility. Gammas are irresponsible. They whine and complain all the time about everything. Omegas are pretty much the same way. Um, yeah, they're pretty much the same way. Then there's
Mm.
leadership ability, right? So far we covered confidence, hierarchical awareness, responsibility, um, leadership ability. Alphas are natural born leaders, which I don't believe in natural born leadership. I don't believe in that.
Why not?
Nope, nope. You gotta get groomed for that. I'm sorry.
You
I'm gonna
do.
say
I
yeah. Let's take a
it that
Yeah.
that's rare.
cheat.
You come out the womb and then suddenly you know how to You know how to lead armies all of a sudden, no mentorship. Come on. Like you just came out the pussy and you just like, you over here. Like that's it. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Ever since he
Exactly.
was 9, he just commanded the room. He told people how to do their homework. In fact, one time he got up in front of the teacher and said, I'm the teacher of the class. Like, come on, man. All right, natural born leaders.
He said, ain't no such
Uh,
thing. You got to be groomed for this shit. Ain't nobody being born. Oh God.
Betas are lieutenants, right? So in terms of leadership ability,
Okay.
they take on leadership when assigned the opportunity. Sigmas can lead, just like an alpha, but they choose not to. Deltas can't lead, don't care to. Gammas won't lead.
Hold on. Deltas don't lead. I'm in a leadership position at work.
Never mind.
Speak on that shit.
That you see it. Hey, we're exposing the flaws. That's
I'm
all we're doing.
exposed. I've been doing that since the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm not trying to lie about nothing. Nothing. Sigma. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah,
I'm
read
not
that.
social. I'd rather not be bothered, not really looking for acceptance. However, willing to take on leadership, um, yeah, help, assist,
Yeah.
and support.
Yeah.
All in the
Oh,
background. This is
background.
Simon Thomas. Thank you for your comment, sir.
Yeah,
Is it
yeah.
whose friend's
Jeez.
this? This your friend, John? Yeah, all your brothers then came out tonight. Y'all need to drop a couple of pictures too so we can see how you really look. Well, you they all some thoroughbreds. I know they are. They all they got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
are, yeah, you already know. Like, hey, the
Yeah.
mirror's got to be there. I got to see. It's
Yeah.
got to make sense to
Hey,
me.
I'm already knowing. They are
Yeah,
yes. Call in, Mr. Simon, if you want to share more.
yeah.
That's it. Go
So
ahead.
gammas and omegas powerless. They want to lead, but they can't. Except with omegas, if they were given the power to lead, they would probably abuse it and take out vengeance on the population. So they
Gammas,
uh omegas.
that's the lowest of the low, right?
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
got omegas, then gammas, then delta, then sigma, then alpha.
Well, it's
Wow.
betas, then sigmas, then
Okay,
alphas.
beta. I thought it was just okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. But you know,
So let's get back to me.
leadership, right?
I'm in a leadership position at work,
Hmm.
but you consider me a delta.
Hmm. Oh, hold on. Give me your phone number. I got he wouldn't mind calling
314
4
639
639
9345.
45. Okay.
Who we got calling?
Yeah, that's Simon.
Thank you, Simon. Okay, I'm trying to
Yeah.
find where did
Call
that
in,
go?
bruh. Call on in. Share your thoughts.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a lot of flaws with the theory, isn't it?
A lot.
Because there's several types of leadership positions.
Mm-hmm. I'm a
There's a
nurse.
supervisor, there's a supervisor, and there's a manager. But there's also a team lead.
I'm sorry. Hold on one. There you go. Who am I speaking with?
This is Simeon.
Oh,
Simeon. Oh, Simeon. I said his name wrong. I am so sorry. I apologize for that. Where are you calling from, Simeon?
Tipton, Georgia.
Are you down in Georgia too? Ah, okay. How you liking it down there? How's the weather?
Well, the weather's quite nice.
Oh, yeah, we've been having some good weather up here too. I want to thank you for calling in. You got a comment you want to share with us tonight?
Oh, yes. I want to thank you for the invite.
Oh,
I want
absolutely.
to thank Mr. John Skywalker for the invite, especially. We had a good conversation the other day. It was quite nice. But as far as that, like he made the point earlier about not staying in the brackets, the certain categories. I relate because me growing up, I was really shy, really laid back. Wouldn't even think about being in a leadership role. Wouldn't even think about being confident enough to stand beside an alpha or stand beside anybody in a room like that to speak up as far as my own opinions, my own thoughts, or anything like that. So, me personally, I've come to move up. I felt like I moved up to be actually, like you said, be a Sigma now because I don't mind taking on leadership roles. I'm actually looking forward to them more often because once you get to that level, you have the confidence that you can take on certain responsibilities. You can add positivity to any situation you come through. You learn to take on those roles. But at the same time, I'm almost recluse. Like you won't see me out. Like people ask me, like I never see you. I'm like, yeah, I don't go out like that. But if it comes to opportunity where there's things that I need to step up and do, things just like this is not my forte. But I know there's certain things I need to do, so I have to step up and do it. And that's pretty much how I am the same way. Like I feel like it's not, you don't have to stay in a certain bracket or certain category, but it fits more than one person. You can't, it's not always like you just fit a certain alpha or a certain beta because it is more. I can see that there is more to that.
Yeah. Oh. Do y'all have any questions for Simeon?
Do you feel like this theory of the alpha male, the beta male, do you feel like these are accurate or do you feel like it's pseudoscience? Do you feel like it's fake?
I feel like it's just like with society in general. Like I feel like it's a certain truth to it. Especially since like you said that they added extra categories because there is more than that. Just alpha and beta there's more people than that. Like you said, like us, like we don't really want to be into the structured part of society. We don't want to be just in leadership all over, everything. But then you have people, but at the same time, you do want to be a part of society and get back to society. And you still kind of similar to the alpha in the being over things and like you have your own businesses, just like an alpha would do. But at the same time, you don't carry yourself like the alpha because, like you said, you're more of a secluded person. So I feel like it is a certain degree to it. And then you have those who are like at the bottom who are staying in the loser's bracket. They see themselves like that. And then those are people who are just working like the deltas and it's like I'm okay with that. And that's basically how society is. That's just like even just like blue collar workers and that 1%, it's the same concept with different names basically.
Okay. Well done.
All right. Ooh. My name's Renee. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey.
Feel free to friend me on Facebook. I'm just kidding. I would not do that.
He should subscribe to every last one of us. Well,
yes, subscribe to each and every
last one
of
of
our
us. That comment, baby.
platforms. Yeah, that was
okay. Keisha.
Thank you so much. Thank you again, Mr. Simeon, for calling in. We really appreciate it and hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, thanks for calling in, bro. We appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
What you was gonna say, John?
Yeah, you got a couple of comments out there. I saw that Andre said it's crazy because I'm a natural introvert, but I don't like to be in the forefront. I'm a natural leader. So yeah, I think he's saying
that was great. And then we have Keisha Miller. She says I'm a Delta. Hey Keisha. Thank you for watching and commenting. We really appreciate it. If you want to go ahead and call in with your comment, you surely can. What's that number again? 314-639-9345. Oh, wow. John, you got some really smart friends.
That's what I've said it before. I like to be surrounded by men that reflect something of me. I like to build with men that are like-minded, like-spirited. You know, it's that whole iron sharpens iron. I like to be surrounded by men that can keep me sharp. Like, what do you know, bro? Okay, cool. Let me show you what I know too. All right, cool. Hey, you keep building. We'll reconvene. Like, you know, I love that shit. Love that shit.
Oh
Got to be
my
able to
God.
find your own tribe and build from there.
My sister is my tribe. My brother is my tribe. You are my tribe. I have you all. Yes. You know, and if to see how you're surrounding yourself with all these men, you know, iron sharpens iron. I'm just happy to be a part of your tribe. That says a lot about me too as well. Thank you.
So,
Focus,
but
grasshopper. Focus.
yeah. So here, all right. Let's get into the flaws, okay? Let's get into the flaws because we've been
Oh,
playing
go
with
right
this here.
ahead.
All right. So I mean, there's a lot of flaws here, but I just want to point out the obvious ones. One thing that I really don't like about this whole this theory, this construct, is that it underestimates what a man could become. It
Mm.
underestimates. I don't
Talk
like
about it.
I don't like being constrained. Like, okay, if I by by virtue of being a Sigma, I don't like being boxed in. I don't like being told this is what I am. Like I can't a Sigma by virtue and by definition of a Sigma wouldn't accept being a Sigma. It's just like you can't tell me what to be because we love freedom. We love freedom. So to be boxed in like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't account for development. It doesn't account for immaturity or maturity, right? So it doesn't say whether alphas could be immature or not. We assume that all alphas are mature. We assume that all betas are mature. We're making these very blind assumptions. There's not enough information for us to really say, all right, this is why masculinity in general, we haven't even touched on femininity that much yet. This is why masculinity is what it is. So if you're a man, you can only be these five types of men. That's it. All these personalities, and you're going to reduce it into five categories. So if I'm introverted or if I'm introspective, where does that fall on the category? If I'm sensitive or emotionally intelligent, where does that fall? It's not in there. We're very complex. And so for me to just be either or, it doesn't give me room to be anything else. It's to say,
Mm.
John, you are this kind of man, and you can only be this kind of man, and you should aspire to be this kind of man instead of allowing me to define what manhood is for me. Right? Newborn's going to have a definition or a theory of manhood for himself,
He
just like
just
any of my
did.
brothers out there.
He just
But
did
this,
too.
huh?
No, I'm saying he just did too. I'm just commenting on what. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with
Yeah.
you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and then like even earlier when you were saying about the beta woman, you were like, why is that such a bad thing? Like it's just like the
Yeah.
classification to throw in all these attributes on one label, and then it's almost like to say an alpha woman cannot be nurturing, an alpha woman cannot be submissive. Well, why not?
Mm.
And then again, there's different hierarchies. What's the hierarchy at church? What's the hierarchy at the synagogue? What's the hierarchy at the community center? What's the hierarchy when you're at work? What's the hierarchy at home? What's the hierarchy when you're with the family?
Mm-hmm.
What's the hierarchy when you're in your peer group? What's the hierarchy at the club, at the art center, in an emergency situation? There are different hierarchies, right? So it's almost like you can't be an alpha in all of them.
No,
You're gonna be an alpha in every social situation. Damn. You're gonna lead in every social situation? Why?
you can't.
You can't.
Right. And then a lot of people, and then we don't even account for bad days. There's no account for bad days. Every day you gotta be this one thing. So you can't have a bad day. If you are a beta, you can't have a bad day. Like, what does a bad day for a beta look like? Can a beta be an omega just for one day? Can an omega be an alpha for just one day? Can a Sigma just decide, hey, you know what? I'm gonna try out this alpha shit for a little while, and then decide, you
Yeah,
know what? Yeah, man, you know what? It ain't for me. It ain't for me. Right?
you can move up or down this scale
Yeah.
depending on the situation that's going on in your life.
I want to point out, based off of what John is saying. Well, I don't say based off of what John is saying. All our videos leading up to this, one thing we continue to hint around is like, well, I ain't gonna say hint around. One thing that we point out is where does the black male place in society, right? And we always we some way come around to saying that women handle all these different hats on top of being a boss. And even 2 weeks ago we were talking about a boss B. Even though she might be a boss at work, don't necessarily mean she know how to govern her home front. No disrespect to
Mm.
her, but that's a flip flop for alpha as well. He might be an alpha, quote unquote, in the streets, but he's not an alpha when it comes to corporate. And again, his home front. Another thing, some traumas forces us to put on a mask of what we think we are, when really the pain and hurt inside actually really shows our true self. You know what I'm saying? So what you say?
Is it bleeding through? For me,
No, I'm not
okay.
shooting at you.
I
I'm
have to
saying
stop that because sometimes I take some of y'all stuff personal, and it's never personal. When you say the
facts.
word
It's never
trauma,
personal.
I automatically think of stuff. When you say the word trauma, I'm like, yeah, I've been through some shit. Yeah, you know. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that I'm piggybacking off of John,
Okay.
because John puts a lot of stuff very elegantly, and for I ain't gonna say layman terms, for simplified or even broken down in lowercase letters. We all at some point we switch hats. Not saying that we try to, but it happens. So like you can go to work, might be a supervisor, but even with you being a supervisor, you go to a board meeting, you regular employee. You see what I'm saying? But then you go home, your mother, your father. But even in the mother father role, if it's a couple, that's a dynamic within itself. What's your role as that parent in that couple versus a parent to the children, versus when it's time to go to the PTA meeting, versus when it's time to go to soccer practice. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you turn around, you're switching hats. Just like you go from your home front being alpha, beta, sigma, but then when you go to your parents' home front or your grandparents' home front, you drop down again. So the hierarchy always changing, always changing. You got, I don't know. I guess it's like you have to learn how to adapt and know your position and play your role when it's time to play that role. But traumas will force, traumas will force a lot of people to either mature, fold, or I'm gonna take an L for the team.
What I also found interesting about this is it's structured in terms of also how you attract women, right? I think what this all comes down to is men men and women, because we haven't really addressed women in the
I
scheme of
love
all
what you
this.
said. Who, Mr. Dre? Mr. Dre, can you please call in? The
Go
number
ahead,
is
call in, bro.
Yeah,
314-639.
call in. Hey, shoot the number again. What's the number
9345. I know
again?
your thing is getting tired of texting. Why don't you just call in and speak your piece, honey bunny? I just call him a honey bunny. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you just called him Honey Bunny. You did. That was what you said.
Say the number again, 314.
You can say hold tight.
Yeah, I put it back up again, John.
Okay.
And I hate it's not originally coming
But
up
John, I
on
got a
the.
question.
Go ahead.
Is he commenting on your Facebook?
Yeah, he's commenting on my Facebook.
Okay, and it's okay. I see it say per. Never mind.
But the question this all comes down to, right? Are men and women happy with their life? Are they content with the amount of money that they make? Are you content with the quality and the quantity of mates that you attract? Are you happy with how men or women treat you?
It's 314-639-9345. He said repeat the number. I felt like that one sister on Warriors. Hey, gentlemen. No. Y'all ain't seen Warriors? And she was up against the mic. Hold on. I can even ring it. Hello.
Topic.
Okay. I'm sorry. I had a great weekend too. We got to talk about that.
Backstage.
I'm waiting on him to call. He hasn't called yet.
And finish what you was building up on.
Oh yeah. I said, are you happy with how men treat you, how women treat you? Your general level of success that you experience. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with your life's trajectory? I think the most important question in all of this is what is truly important is not just your ranking amongst other people, but your sense of fulfillment in life. Are you fulfilled?
All right. Good evening. I want to thank you for calling in. Who do I have on the phone right now?
Oh, this is Dre.
Hey, Dre. How you doing?
That's the pro right there.
Good. Where are you calling from, Dre?
Fort Myers,
Florida. Florida in the house. How the weather going on down there? How's the weather down there? I'm sorry.
It's great down there. I just left from down there.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for calling in. I really appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on all of our social media. Do you got a comment for us tonight?
Yeah, I was just speaking on what the brother King was talking about. Like, he was talking about the different roles you have to play in different situations. Like when you come home, go to work, you know, the different how you have to play those titles in different areas, you know, in your life, you know, as well as me, because I work with kids, so I'm more like the supervisor. I work with like the dysfunctional kids, you know, and you know, so I have to play a role when I go there, you know, and then when I leave and come home with my son, you know, it's a different role with him as well, you know, but then he'll make me back down because I have to kind of tune it down with him, you know, because he's not the kids that I work with. You know, and then when I get around my parents, like he was saying, you know, you drop down to another level because you have to kind of back down again.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you wear many different hats throughout the day. When I go to work, I'm a nurse. When I come home, I'm a mother. When I'm with my sister, I'm her sister. We kicking it depending on the situation. I get it. When I'm on a show, I'm Renee. I'm God level. That's what's up. Oh my God. Do y'all have any questions for Dre?
Do you?
John, man. You know, I know we ain't spoken a while, man.
Yeah. Hey, that's big bro right there. Yep. War veteran. Wears many hats, yo.
We share a common bond in many different ways. You know, our kids are sisters and brothers, man. Like blood sisters and brothers. So we share a real common bond.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a cancer too. He's part of the cancer gang too. Yeah, he's cancer gang.
I can't do another. No more cancer.
That's peace. That's peace, man.
Cancer gang right there.
When is your birthday, Dre?
Mine, June 26th.
The 26th.
28.
And John's the 28th, the same day as my grandmother.
But hold on. But then there's one more within the pack. His is on the 27th.
You know what? I don't like you all now.
Yeah, it's real. That's real talk.
Yeah. Very smart, intelligent individual. Very quiet, laid back. Handles business. Very big on health. good with money, saving, clean, just yeah, don't like a whole lot of drama. Don't like drama, period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we stay away from that. But
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah.
I think I got you cancers figured out. I think I got you cancers figured out.
Yeah, yeah,
With that
yeah.
being said, go ahead. You was going to say
Oh,
something?
I was gonna say, yeah, yeah. So that's why I say I vibe with him too, because he it's like a mirror. Looking at him talking, he handles his business, yo. Like, bruh
Mm-hmm.
is responsible. Like, he's like a
Yeah,
man's man, just like King Newborn is. Like,
yeah.
these are a man's men, right?
Trust me,
Right.
I
So
know.
they just got that energy and they walk their own path. They ain't worried about nobody else. They're like, this is my thing. I'm responsible for this. This is my domain. I don't care about nothing else but this thing right here,
That's what's
unless
up.
it affects that. He's that type of dude, man.
That's peace. That's peace.
My
Hmm.
name's Renee. No, just
This girl.
I know it's already on the telephone tonight. Start watching.
oh, I just got text. I just got. You know what? I just got. Yeah.
No, you good.
You know what? Well, thank you. Thank you. I want to thank you again for calling in and sharing your comment tonight. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and share to all. Keisha Miller is a cancer. Lord have mercy. Like and subscribe and share to all of our
My
social
mom's a
media.
cancer.
And we look forward to having you back here next week. Thank you so much, Dre.
All right, definitely. Y'all have a blessed
You too.
Salute, bro.
Yeah, salute, Dre. Appreciate that
Man.
call in, man. That's real. That's real.
Where's all these cancers coming from? Keisha, boo.
Denise is a cancer. She up there
Mom is
commenting.
a cancer. You know, I
Yeah.
don't call her by her first name. That's mom to me. That's mom. That's
That's
not.
mom.
That's
That's
mom.
mom.
Oh, that's mom. So yeah.
Yo, I wanted to kind of wrap it around because yeah, we're going over an hour now. I wanted
Always.
to kind of I wanted to throw in this tidbit about what is the meaning of all this, right? And we got these boxes that we're trying to fit men into, these boxes that we're trying to fit
Women.
women into,
Yes.
and it's still a question of personality and fulfillment in life, right? So perhaps you are the type of person that just happens to fit the qualifications of a delta, and that makes you content. Perhaps you are a beta right now, but you would rather be a sigma, right? But
Hmm.
you're not stuck and you're not defined by these boxes that these pseudoscientists came up with. Again, like I said, docs Vox Day, not Docs Day. Vox Day invented this whole thing into what it is. And it's not real. It's not real. There's no scientist out there. Like if you look it up, you're not gonna see scientific literature on this. In fact, there's a show called Adam Ruins Everything. He did a bit on that. Just look it up. Adam Ruins Everything, Alpha Males, Beta Males. It's like maybe 6 or 7, maybe 8 minutes long. When he did that segment, he got a whole lot of pushback from it. And it's a question as to why? Why were so many people enraged that alpha males and beta males don't exist in humans? And it's because we have this emotional attachment to this idea of what we want to be, right? And if you look at the research, if there's research on this, they're trying to figure out what are the characteristics of an alpha female, what are the characteristics of an alpha male, and how does that relate to attractiveness. All of the studies, when it was women who are attracted to men, they said the ideal man is a prestigious man. He's assertive, he's confident, he's sensitive, he's easygoing, he's kind, he brings value to society through his skills, he has a healthy ego, genuine pride. That means he's not aggressive, he's not demanding, he's not dominant, he's not shy, he's not quiet, he's not submissive. You can be those things without categorizing yourself as an alpha, beta, delta, sigma. You can be those things.
We want a title. We want a title. we all want some sort of title. Women want to be married. Title.
Okay.
You know, we all want a title. An alpha male wants to be walked into a room, and when he walks into a room, he wants to be recognized as the man. Title. The Sigma wants to be known as the man behind the man. Title. We all want to be recognized, and it's just what it is. We all want a title.
Respect. Maybe it just really comes down to respect.
That too.
We want to be
You got
respected.
what's the bottom of the bottom? The Omega?
Yeah.
They don't care about nothing. It's something like they don't care about nothing.
They're the most disrespected.
Yeah, we all want a title.
I think it really comes down to the respect. It's not even the title might mean respect, but at the nucleus, if you were to ask them, hey, would you choose between this title or respect? If getting the title meant respect, they would choose the title. But if they could still get respect without that title, they would choose respect.
So my curveball,
I'll take
my
that.
curveball would be more so not just the respect, and I do see that's a valid point. But I think it more so lies like self-evidence for having power or control over something.
That's a fair one. That's a fair shot. Bow.
And I because look,
I know what you think when I said that. Yeah, I know.
You know, he don't always talk, but when he do, he dropping bombs. Okay. Whoa, brother.
Respect foremost. Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah. The respect foremost. Yes.
Yeah, appreciate that, Dre. Respect foremost. Yeah, that's real though. You know, and the only reason why I say that, because real quick, it took me to something as simple as when you're in grade school, right? You're in grade school. What's the one thing you used to hurt? I mean, not hurt. You used to hate to hear when you was in class. You know, you doing your work. You trying hard. You know what I'm saying, to bust down this problem, whatever it may be, to get your work done. And then you got, you know, want to bring an apple to school over her. You know what I'm saying? Teacher, we call them teacher's pet. Once again, we didn't give them an entitlement, right? But at the same time, they just trying to excel at what they're doing. They're trying to be empowered in what they're doing. They're trying to control their environment of what they're doing, just as well as let's say I'm the bully. I'm trying to control what it is that I know. So with me trying to control my environment and stay in power of that, I'm giving myself a title. Not necessarily saying that with this title, it means anything else to anybody else. And that's just in grade school. So imagine as you get older, just like John has stated when he was breaking down each level, you constantly develop into a different title over and over and over and over again. Sometimes though, certain behaviors, habits, and emotions continue to repeat themselves. And it's hard to shake that. But it starts off your foundation on how you was bred it. Like John said, these titles that we tend to fall into, it ain't nothing that we was trying to do. It may happen because of mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, or great great grandma or great great grandfather. Or the one thing we all don't like and we keep a secret, our traumas. Sometimes our trauma perpetuate what we become. So I don't know. I just want to share that, because John hit a lot. John hit on a lot, and
John always hitting on a lot.
All right, y'all. Okay, listen.
I had a really great weekend, so I didn't get a chance to sit down and do a lot of research, because I was partying hard, you know. But I ain't gonna lie. I said, I know these brothers gonna have to carry it.
And it
Man,
just flowed, right?
And they did.
yeah,
And then,
it's
and then
love.
brother, you want to wait till the end and start dropping bombs, and she like, dude.
No, it's not. Hey, yeah. I'm number 2 guy right now. I told you, beta. I don't mind being that right now. I'm cool with that.
Oh, wow.
Like I said, can you go so deep?
Didn't he though? Who is this Keisha Miller? Keisha
Thanks for the
Miller,
comment.
please call in. I want to hear what she sound like. Another cancer on the
But that's
phone. We had 2 cancers call in. She'll be the 3rd one. Lord have mercy.
wait a minute, is that 3 or 4?
Wait a minute. Was Dre was a cancer?
Mm-hmm.
Dre's
Simeon,
a
I don't know
character.
Simeon.
I don't know Simeon.
Is he a cancer too? Do we know?
I haven't even gotten that far, but
Okay, but John is a cancer. Dre is a cancer.
Yes.
I think Denise said she was a cancer.
Yes. Yep. And Keisha is a cancer.
And yeah, that's 4. That's 4.
Scorpio.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Time out. Yeah.
Water sign.
Salute. Scorpio.
Yeah.
That's peace. That's love, though. That's love.
Stay crazy.
We got to do a segment on that. We got to do a segment on zodiac theory. We got to do a segment on that.
Or about that. We can do the zodiac for the next show. Scorpios are about that life.
Ooh.
They will hurt you.
Ooh.
They go from 0 to 100 real quick about the people they love. They will hurt you. They're very controlling. They have a little bit of anger issues. You know, very aggressive in the bedroom. I heard. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't put myself out there like that.
Magical.
John say magical.
I had one. Yep. My mama had one.
John.
Not this time. That's okay, Keisha. I appreciate you watching, though. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to all of our social media accounts.
Platform, yeah.
Man, you right. Scorpios, man, they crazy.
Scorpios. I don't know what she's saying right to.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Scorpios?
Yeah, Scorpios. Yeah, mom had a Scorpio. Yeah.
They crazy.
But yeah. So I guess the last question is it okay?
25% of our viewers probably. She said you are on point. Really? Yes. Name another zodiac. Alpha. Kelvin.
He said Alpha. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Call in and explain that one to me, buddy.
Yeah. I would say he's Alpha. Yeah.
Really? Oh, he that dude? He that man?
He loves competition, leadership position. Yeah. He was my soldier. Shoot, he was my soldier at one point. He got it. Yeah. Aggressive. He's aggressive. Yeah, he would have been a drill sergeant, man. If he would have took that route, he would have been. Yeah. He's a Taurus. He's a Taurus.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Hard working, he gets it done. You need a task, yeah. You give him hey, this is the problem, this is the situation. Yeah, that's him. I'll give it to him. Yeah, but my question is it okay for us to continue to subscribe to this even though it's not real? Can we play around with this in the same way that we play around with the zodiacs? Is it okay, or should we just cut it out altogether?
We should.
Cut it out?
No, we shouldn't. No,
All right, so keep
no.
playing
Yeah,
because
King Pisces. I rep.
Oh, he's Pisces. What about them Pisces?
Yeah. What about
I can't.
Aquarius?
I can't
Huh?
speak.
Huh?
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Uh, mm. Keisha, I would have to text you, honey. My brother, King Newborn, is a Pisces, so I can't talk about it. They're very smart and intelligent people until you push their
Oh, that's
buttons.
deep. That's deep. You see
Don't
that
do it like
comment?
that. Some of that is
hmm
true, not saying what, that's another topic. Let's just say growth is crucial to life.
Facts. Facts. Salute, bro.
hmm
That's real. That's real.
Oh, Simeon. Mm. He said, don't do me like that. Some of that is true. Yeah, because no, I have a good friend. Keep her name private. She's out of town right now. She's a Scorpio. Oh, my boy didn't left, and
Where you go?
I don't even know. We had almost an hour and a half. I'm gonna wait till he come back on,
You're
and
right,
then
right,
we
right,
can
right,
go
right,
ahead
right.
before we sign off. So yeah. With that being said, I want to thank everyone who took our time to watch our live tonight. Sorry about last week. We decided not to do it due to Super Bowl. Um, we just thought everyone would be somewhere kicking it with their families, eating chicken, drinking beer, watching a game. And I wasn't trying to go ahead up with Super Bowl. Period. I end up going to my sister's house watching the game, kicking it, drinking beer, whatever, whatever. Sorry the Bengals lost. Man, they should have won that game. But anyway, I want to thank everyone for commenting, calling. You know, there he is. Oh, Dre said I'll definitely tune in next week's episode. I'm waiting on John to pop back. I thought I heard him come in. But
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought you said he was chiming in.
yeah, I'm just gonna. I guess I gotta wait it
He
out.
said, "I know."
On the Bengals part. Because I ain't gonna even lie. I was like, man, I wanted them to win that game, but after sitting back looking at it, like they're in what was they, LA, blue and yellow. They had all of California come out. Wait a minute, battery cut off.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
that's all bad.
that is.
That is all.
Want us to wait to if we want to go ahead and sign up. I like to be able to sign up.
Well, since we at the end of a close, and I just like to add, for those that are watching, for those that are watching and have subscribed to each one of our channel, and liked, and especially share. Please share, especially if you are calling from wherever you're calling from, whatever state you in. Help us get the algorithm on our side of the fence so that way we can grow this channel. We would like to actually get more Okay, that's you and him. Okay, we would like to get
Yeah.
more comments and more interaction. Period. So we can continue to grow this channel. And for tonight was another good one. Another good one that's in the history books.
Yeah.
Yeah, another good one in the history books. Salute, salute. That's that
Yeah.
God level, ain't it?
The last one we did on my Facebook Live, I think we hit 80.
That's what's
And
up.
then that's not including what you're doing on yours. That's not including what John is doing. That's not including YouTube. So yeah, and then I know I do have a new subscriber tonight.
Thank
There
you,
goes
Denise.
John right there. Her name is Lioness. So yeah, thank you
There he
for
is. He good.
subscribing to my channel tonight, Lioness. I said I was
Yeah,
gonna
King
go ahead and
Newborn
shout
is
it
a
out.
Pisces.
Um,
Facts, facts.
Also, if you have a business that you would like for us to shout out, we would love
Yeah.
to. We would. My sister,
Well, since
JoJo's
we
Closet. Look into it. Let me see who else has a business. Hey, drop your business name down. We would definitely help you get the word out. What's your page so I can subscribe? Who are you? Which one? My name
All
is
three of us.
all of us.
Yeah, well, mine is newborn everything on all social media platforms.
And my name is Renee Wright on Facebook. And then on my YouTube, it's God Level. Instagram is God Level. I haven't been really been doing too much with that. I'm trying to get my TikTok numbers up so we can eventually expand over.
Mm.
Because you have to have 1,000 to do lives. So yeah, I'm definitely been.
We,
I'm up 100 right now, which is great.
well,
Yeah,
on YouTube, you don't need 100 to go live.
I'm live on YouTube now.
Oh, we must already got 100.
What? No.
Like to actually record live on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. This is restreaming. Okay,
Yes.
got you.
Yes. It's streaming live.
This is yeah. We use restream to Facebook and to YouTube.
Yeah.
I want to put all of our social media on there so it'll just boom every Sunday at 7 o'clock. And you can find us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok,
Right.
on all
Right.
of them. So yeah, that is definitely the goal. So yeah.
Yeah.
And she said, "Well, I'm gonna have to drop my page in there. I don't know how to put that in there. I'll find you, Mr. Bowie. I'm sorry, Bowie.
Wow. Wow.
John, you got anything before we sign off?
I just want to remind everybody out there that your confidence, your assertiveness, that's all within. You do not need a label to have those things. You already have those things. If you know you're confident, if you know you're assertive, be those things. Don't subscribe to any labels. You are who you are.
That just hit right on time. That hit right on time.
Hard.
That's God level. When he sent that to me, I was like, I gotta turn it up. Improve, maintain. Tell him he did.
Hey, I'm finna hate on both of y'all. I'm finna hate on both of y'all. I'm finna hate on both of y'all real. I'm finna hate on both of y'all real quick though.
You
I'm
got to
finna hate
hang
on both
up.
of y'all real quick. While we talking, when we gonna get the video? Bars. When we gonna get the video?
Damn,
Huh?
he shut me up. He shut me up. Dang.
God level on another high.
Oh, you gonna just? She's gonna keep singing.
Volume 1. Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah. So when we gonna get the video though?
Woo, all right. All right.
We
I'm
need
gonna have to.
clips of
Hey,
her.
what's the cliche now? I'm applying pressure. When we gonna get the video?
Okay. Fair enough. It'll be an easy one. It'll be in the gym. It'll be an easy one. I just need to
That's
get it.
what's up.
Definitely.
Yeah, it'll be in the gym.
What'll make it tight though if your co-host and host is in the video.
You know, I can fly down to Georgia. We can make that happen.
Hey,
So wifey, we
I'll
can
pull
make
up.
this a trip. I'll pull, baby. I will pull up. No, I'm sorry. I will fly up. I will fly down.
Yeah, hey, however it worked though.
Yeah.
But that would be a bomb segue for John Skywalker though.
Look, I'm willing to share the expenses on creating it.
That'll be dope, John. That'll be dope.
I'm willing to share the expenses.
That'll be dope,
Let's
John.
tie it in.
So if you need
John, that'll be dope.
It took a couple grand. I got you.
Hey, because I was watching John, spit some poetry.
Yep.
on Instagram. And I mean, he was just outside on some free. Had a nice little crowd.
Dre said he need to get on the track. All right.
Look at that.
All right, now, hey, if I say I need a 16, all right, man, if I need a 16, you ain't finna be doing no ad libs, Dre. You ain't finna be doing no ad libs. I'm gonna want a 16. You can give me an 8 or a 16. I'm gonna want a full 16. I'm gonna send you a track. I'm like, all right, bro, this is the track.
Pressure.
Oh, wow.
Pressure.
We could do that this summer, John.
Or sooner.
Price it out.
Or sooner.
Or sooner, whatever.
Yeah, I got $1 or $2 to go to it, or sooner.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah.
No, I'm saying though, this is the perfect time, man. This is the year, 2022.
Okay, all right, Dre. You know what? I'm gonna put that in the pocket. I'm gonna put that in the pocket because you know what? I got some things. Yeah, I got a few things brewing. All right.
Well, I'm so serious. You know I will do it too. You know I will catch a flight real quick.
Yeah, all I need to do is just come up with the concept.
You call me and say, Renee, I got it. When you need me there, that's it. And I will do.
All I'm saying, that will be really, really, really dope.
Apparel.
That will be really, really, really dope. Really dope.
In any case, let's go ahead and speak offline and let these folks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we still live.
Wait a minute, we need to go backstage and continue this conversation. But again, I want to thank everyone for coming in and watching Things That People Don't Want to Talk About, brought to you by God Level. Hopefully we see y'all back here next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to all of our social media platforms. And please know that once we hit our 25th show, there will be a cash prize given.
Hey, John, you see that comment? John, you see that comment?
Woo!
Wait a minute, Keisha, I could be a dancer. I'm just playing. Keisha, come on down.
That's what we need, man.
I'm down. I am down. I will split the cost. I will definitely split the cost. So you let me know. You let John let it marinate on his head.
Yeah, I just want to make sure I have the concept.
Marinating and he got it, he gonna write it down and he gonna say, this is what I need for you to do. So I'm not worried about that. So now that he knows what it is, I'm cooking with a few things. Dre, I'm gonna slide something your way soon. Y'all have side conversations. All right, we gotta go. Again, thank you. Peace out. Love y'all. See y'all back next week.
Salute.